Oh, okay. Oh, jeez. Hold on. Give me like 1 second. My mic fell over. Man, my setup is still so fucking jank. Can you even hear me right now? You might not be able to hear me right now, can you? Oh, you can. Shit. Hi. You fell over? No, I didn't fall over. So, like, I have an explanation. I have an extension tube for my mic so that it reaches, because my cooler for my PC is so big, I need an extension tube for my mic to reach. But now that puts the stand out of balance, and so it can tip over really easily if I move a certain way. Not really easy, but you know what I mean. Anyway. Yeah, I fell over. Call life alert. Uncle alert? Someone sent an Uncle alert gift. Anyway, my camera may be in the completely wrong position. I couldn't tell you if it is or isn't. So we're gonna see. I might be crooked. Are we? No, I'm good. Okay, we're good. Okay, what's good? My CPU is already at 90 usage. I should have restarted my PC before starting stream. That would have been a really smart idea. Someone said Uncle Alert since Star. Someone said Star and Uncle Alert. Dang. This can go. No, it does not let me play on the. I'm pretty sure. Like, there have been opportunities where I definitely could have had access to the Genshin creator server, because people are much smaller than me, especially when I was getting a lot more views per video. We're getting the content creator server, and I think the reason why I don't have it is because I do mods. I am 90% sure that is the reason why I never got it. Either that is because they just don't deem my content worthy enough for it, I guess. I don't know. Even though I do showcase content, but I don't know. Shifts. Should a shift plus shut down? Hold on. My monitor is like so far off. I have to like break my neck to look at chat. Hold on. Is that better? Maybe not. Y'all know you can get a scholarship for playing Genshin. Wasn't that like fake? Wasn't that a fake thing? Also, Jian Go, what's your question? Also, the music is too off the current one over that. just a little bit. So it's not being super duper loud. It isn't fake, it's a real thing. Oh, is it? I saw, wasn't there a short from what's it called? From Keto Coral about it being like fake or something? Oh god, I'm late for class. Ron, go to class then. Yeah, but dude, seeing the stuff from the creator experience server has made me realize I've been like pushing Mizuki for a while now, but I feel like she's even stronger than I thought. I genuinely feel like Mizuki is like it's to the point that I'm kind of worried. I am genuinely kind of worried that like Vesna's gonna be like ridiculously broken to a point that like she's gonna be like 250k C0R0 or some shit. I don't know, I worry. I'm tempted to build Mizuki. Dude, there's like no reason not to. She's so easy to build. It took me like 2 days. You just give her whatever random 2-piece EM pieces you've got. Give her like a Dawning Frost or a Widsith or a Sack Frags. I don't know if you even need to level her skill talent. I don't think it even matters that much, but you can level the skill talent. Get her to 80 and boom. That's it. That's all you gotta do. She's super easy to build. There's like no reason not to build her because how much you talk about her. Dude, she has like I watched okay, let me put this in perspective, right? I have a Caesar R1 Columbina and a Caesar R1 Inefo. My clear for the duck, okay? Where is it? Where the fuck is the duck at? Here it is 88 seconds, right? This is a pretty typical Binefa team, but with Caesar R1, so at least 4 costs. Pretty strong team, pretty good build, right? What the fuck is this song? But Mizuki clears this boss almost 10 seconds faster than Binefa, which is fucking stupid to me. She's not even, it's not no Electro on the team. Just straight like this song, I gotta skip this song, bro. Like you're ruining the what the fuck is that song, man? Any 5-star cons? It's a C0 Mizuki. I think it might at most will be like R1 on Audette, I think. But it's like with it's Audette, Chi-Chi. Traveler wasn't even, it was Audette, Chi-Chi, Flowers on Mizuki, I think, was the team. Traveler wasn't even there. Which just means it's not even the best Mizuki team. And it's Mizuki without cons. I don't know how to build Mizuki. I just talked about it a second ago. Yeah, but Rio is better. Yeah, of course Rio is fucking better. I haven't talked about Rio, but also my Rio build's kind of stupid now. But Rio is a whole other discussion, man. You know how to use her? She's also super easy to use. I can go on and on. I made one long form, but one voice video about Mizuki. The full disclosure, I have like 2 more planned that I want to release before something that comes out if I can edit them fast enough. So I'm going full Mizuki propaganda mode. Because there's so much to say. Oh, dude. Yeah, Mizuki is like the most brain dead. You think Nouvelette's boring to play? All you do with Mizuki is you literally just where's my Mizuki team? It's somewhere here. There it is. You literally just not that. You literally just this. That's all you do. You do nothing else. You just E and hover around and everything dies. You get free AoE damage. You get free single target damage. It doesn't matter. Things just die. And then you also have an emergency heal button. If you feel threatened, you need to heal. You can just heal. Her healing is shit, and they didn't buff it, but like you can still just heal. Like, bro, Mizuki is like actually just stupid. Also, on the same topic of talking about teams that beat Binefa at the Duck, Crowd Traveler kills the Duck in 74 seconds. I think that was a C6 Traveler though, which we can't get 7.0. But like, still, I don't know what's fucking happening with snezhnaya meta. It's actually it's so stupid, man. Me and Aina's D1 Mizuki haters. I've always liked Mizuki. I built her up on my main account, but I didn't do much with her. But once again, if you're trying to hop on the bandwagon and build Mizuki, literally 2 PCM, 2 PCM. That's it. The new Stellar Scroll set can work, VV can work, but like more than likely this is gonna be your best set because you'll have better subsets anyway. So yeah, she's extremely easy to build. You likely have a build lying around already. You can probably run like just 2 PCM and then Rainbow if you have really good off pieces across the board. Did you see BC2 Traveler and BNF? That was a C2 Traveler! Dude. This is a fitting song, by the way. Thank you, Enos, by the way. Wait, no, what the fuck? What is this? Wait, no. Oh, you put the trailer. I thought you could put the song from the... Damn it, Enos. Why you put the trailer? Did you mean to put the trailer? That was C2? Yeah, I don't know how C2... Traveler's fucking stupid. I actually was doubting the calc saying that Traveler was like second best in the game or third best in the game. I kind of believe it now. Dude, I don't know this game. When the main sets are Mizuki, it's EM crit, EM Sens, EM Goblet. Literally, if you've ever built an effort, okay, this trailer is the talking in the background is throwing me off. But yeah, if you've ever built an effort, you just build it the same way. I literally stole my Nefer artifacts. These are my Nefer artifacts that I took. So. Anyway, though, did I do next already? I did not do next. Let me just see who's in the queue. I was supposed to probably do my resin, but also in other news, talking about anime I've been watching, I started watching a show called Tomb Raider. Was it Tomb Raider King? It's another what's it called? Korean manhwa that's been adapted like Solo Leveling. And it's literally Solo Leveling but worse, and I am have any of you watched it? Tomb Raider King? Traveler is so fucking busted they are. But it's literally like the main character of the anime, or I guess manhwa, is literally Sung Jinwoo. It's literally just, he looks exactly like him. And the plot of the show is almost exactly the same. It's kind of crazy. We got worse than Solo Leveling, yes. The fight scenes are in that show were shown in such a weird way. Is that Deflin's feather? Yeah. The fight scenes of the show have like so many cuts in them. They look like it's a Marvel movie, but animated. It's fucking weird. Also, the main character is an asshole. Like he's genuinely just a fucking asshole. He gets angry at that's my main account. What am I doing? He gets angry at everyone. Where's Tab at? Tabby's up. There we go. Flynn's feather, you say? That's a feather. That is a very good feather. A lot of attack on there. Wait, what was that? Calcs pre-nerf all that. Carry C2 travel more than CZR 110 drone 8. Wait, really? I didn't see any Traveler calcs. Oh, you're overcapped. You need to reduce your career a little bit. But I didn't see any Traveler calcs before like V5. No one, I didn't see any calcs. Like Flip didn't calc them. I didn't see any of that Jeff calcs. Like no one that I would normally watch for calcs Traveler. Maybe your Sans could reduce crit rate. Yeah, Sans. Or your Goblet's really good though. So is your Sans. Yeah, Sans less crit rate. Trim anime is just a fucking copy. It's not even inspiration. I think there was like a craze when Solo Leveling was really big, like as a manhwa, that so many other manhwa came out that were just copying Solo Leveling, and then Tomb Raider King somehow got an anime adaptation, and it's actually just kind of ass. It's like fun, like it's entertaining to watch in the sense of how bad it is. Put it that way. That's the way I'm looking at it. I'm trying to decap, yeah. Reacted as per usual, felt. Saw them in someone's stream and they were reviewing charts and calc. Oh, I see. Bro's enjoying slop. Gandhi, we had a conversation like several streams ago about how I put Rent a Girlfriend on the background just to have it in the background. Actually, between Tomb Raider King and Rent a Girlfriend, which one's better? That's a good question, actually. They're on like the same level of trash. Actually, Rent a Girlfriend's kind of better. At least Rent a Girlfriend has like a really like the writing of Rent a Girlfriend makes it a bit more intriguing than Tomb Raider King at the very least. It's not a copy of something. It's just it's uniquely shit. That's a funny way to put it. Whereas Tomb Raider King is just a copy of something that's slightly better. I can't imagine someone actually still playing this. I guess. Is my song still in queue? I think I skipped it. It played for a bit and then I skipped it because it was like really distracting. It was that like remix of an Alan Walker song. Son, ain't no way you're defending Rent a Girlfriend right now. I never said Rent a Girlfriend was like good. I said it's uniquely shit. Okay, uniquely shit. I saw a tier list on TikTok that had Rent a Girlfriend as the one like it was in there. It was a tier list of romance animes and Rent a Girlfriend was like number 8. Don't know how that fucking happened. You're a hater. Yeah, we're back here. I'd rather Rent a Girlfriend 17 times straight than on dub than Tomb Raider. Jeez. Talking about this shit again. Anyway, let's see who's next in queue. Also, where am I using my rhythm? Am I just yeah, I was gonna do ley lines. Gonna get a bunch of more setups so I can farm artifacts the moment the thing comes out. You know, with Sino, it's a troll build. I thought it was gonna be your Rio. Do you even have a stellar build for your Rio? What, your girlfriend is hell? Hey man, if you put it in the background, it makes for good like background noise when you're doing other shit. I forgot what I was doing when I did have it in the background. Level 1. Dragon Spine Spear. Oh god. Dude, these are like fodder pieces. Genuinely, why do you keep these? Why not just use these for fodder? Okay, that's actually a good path piece, but it just fodder these. These are artifact XP you're just sitting on, man. Jeez. How dare you skip? Did I skip Z? Oh, I skipped Z. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Wait, Z, what did you want me to look at? They just hate Z? No, I don't hate Z. Actually, maybe I do hate Z. I did shit on him for a while. Add the stereo emote. I kind of want to add the bald one because it's funny. The bald emote's fucking crazy. I still can't believe that exists. Mizuki Neferbina. You're on 2B's. You're still on VV. Isn't VV just worse than 2B's 2Ps? I mean, you have a really good VV though. Okay, mate. Wait, where's your EM? Oh, yeah, there's your EM rolls. Your EM is so low though. How much crit do you have? 31, 171. 79, 171. Probably, I don't know how worth the skill is leveling. I genuinely don't know how worth. From what I heard, she's all talent damage, but at the same time, her skill does matter a bit. I'm not entirely sure. I wish I could calc her, bro. I would have loved to calc Mizuki by now. I can't calc her because I don't have. I mean, I can. I just don't want to sit down and fucking do it. Non-existent EM rolls, yeah. You have 3 EM rolls across your build. I feel like you should you could really use a lot more. EM on Mizuki is extremely strong. Like, as strong as crit. My level 80 Binging collecting dust. We should solve that tic-tac game of tic-tac-toe on your head. Haven't they games of tic-tac-toe if y'all played on that emote? Nefer. Zach Jade. I forgot I had a skin for this. 90. What are we doing? 91. I was unaware of the 140 crit rate strat on Nefer. Very enlightening, Z. Very enlightening for the 140 ER strat. Or 130 ER. 130 crit rate strat. Never missing a crit. Yeah, bro hits extra crits when you go above. You have to get extra crits when you go above 100 crit rate. I think you're just on the wrong weapon. Like, literally, this is just the 30 extra crit rate. The Mizuki has our weapon. Stellar crit, Nefer. Oh my god. I mean, the build looks good. Just obviously the stats are weird. Also, I think you're lacking EM rolls on this build too. Oh, you have some. You have some EM rolls. No, you do. You have EM rolls. Kind of hard to decipher the ratio. You're like 55 to 50, 257. Wormgrass all Nefer. Wormgrass, were you real trust? Honestly, at this point, I don't doubt. I'm hoping we actually do see more buffs to 7.1. I'd be really happy for that. If it's true and Ganyu and Janyun get buffed, my Yumi account will actually have like genuine Bitcoin on it. I pulled Ganyu and Janyun at low pity for no reason, and I'm just sitting on them. Level 70 Ganyu and a level 70 Janyun, and they were like leaks saying that these characters are gonna get buffed. That'd be so great. Anyway, who's the last character? This guy said this is easy, huh? It was... Wait a minute. Oh, Bina. I have Codex, Serenade, Ground Burst, 62, 158. Could use more Curate. Depending on the team, that ER might be... Oh, you're on Fab. It could be fine, actually. Yeah, the Goblet. Better Goblet for sure. I guess you don't necessarily need a Curate Circle, but it would be... I guess if you're actually only using her in Lunar Bloom, this is actually fine. Because you're getting 10 from... What's it called? 10 from Loma. We're gonna do the dress up as your twin. What now? Steve Urkel. I do not like Steve Urkel. What the fuck? Would you consider calling me like... She's definitely an Archon, yeah. She's the Archon of Bankurai. She do a Yoimiya cosplay. Why did Genshin add Bankurai? Not gonna lie, they made a whole video explaining why. Did a whole live stream explaining why it says now will be delayed. What mod is that called? Bina skin? It's called Big Bad Vampire. It's literally straight from what's it called? The actual game. The tabletop D&D game. There's like an anecdote or whatever with like Sandrone where like Bina and her have like outfits. And this is that outfit. Someone made it into a mod, which is dope. Really good mod. HP is close enough. Oh, Logan, what the fuck? I have not seen you in the stream. Hi, Logan. I've seen you comment on like videos often, but you haven't popped in the stream in such a long time. I remember seeing your account when you randomly noticed you C6 your Escoffier, and I was like, what the fuck? But I haven't talked to you since. Hi. How have you been? It's been so long. I love it up. It's not paid. No, it's not paid. I don't have a whole lot of paid mods. Actually, a lot of the patrons I was subscribed to, I unsubscribed to because a lot of them quit modding. Like Mimo, a guy named Noon on Patreon. There's a lot of people who stopped modding, so I unsubscribed to the Patreons. Yeah. Gonna level or skill eventually. Well, I'm aware. Honestly, level 8 skill in Combina isn't that bad. It's generally like in the team that you're playing her, you're not doing that much damage anyway. I say that with a triple crown Columbina, but I do DPS Columbina stuff, so. At this point, I think I'm just gonna end up benching my Nefer entirely. That's why I gave Mizuki my Nefer artifacts. I generally think I'm just gonna bench Nefer. I kind of don't like playing her anymore. I'd rather play DPS Columbina. Wait, is this a Genshin song? Oh, it is. I didn't even realize it was. Oh, it's the trailer song. I didn't even realize until that last bit played. Which is the snezhnaya theme from the Travail trailer. This person's Ina is with Durin. Wait. This is a different account? No, it's the same account. Support Durin. Stream delayed a minute, is it? What's the Traveler's talent already? I believe it's not like you're gonna be able to level the talents now because Crowd Traveler has different talents, by the way, but I believe it's normal attack, burst skill. The skill doesn't really do much, if I remember correctly. I haven't watched any like videos on Traveler. I just have knowledge of how they work and how they do damage. They're mostly skill and burst, or normal attack and burst. So it's a good turn. What refinement is your R1s? You're at extra 8 crit rate. So you're at was it 96? Yeah, good turn. That's a crazy flower. Good feather. ER kind of carrying this piece, but it could be better. Goblet's great. Circlet is amazing. Wow. Your flower and circlet are kind of crazy, but your stand is it's helping with ER, which ER is nice. You should level your skill. Durin's skill low-key kind of matters more than his burst in most teams because you want his burst for support, and this gives you energy back and reduces your ER needs. So level your skill talent. Working on it. I'm not getting the right boss drops. I feel that. Dude, 3 weeks in a row, I've been trying to level my Mizuki to talent level 9. I am sitting on the mats for it. And 3 weeks in a row, I have not gotten this material. This game sometimes. I feel you, you know. I actually feel you. Same goes for my Rhea. I've been trying to crown him. Actually, wait, no. No, I just haven't farmed these. Oh, I'm supposed to be farming those. Wait, that's what I'm supposed to be doing today. Holy shit. Wait. I'm supposed to be farming those. Wait, that reminds me. That's why I condensed resin. I'm stupid. That actually made me remember. That's a fucking Nutlantrons. And bro, it's fucking dream models for me. I have dreams on them. I'm saving them for all that. I want to make sure that's level, so I can't use them. Oh yeah, that also happened. I reached 30k primos. That's cool. But yeah. Logan drove first off your build. I'll time to see you, man. I get like, I've been on a streak of getting 1 dream solvent every week at least. So I've been doing fine on that front. It is Vampire with Linnea on Asia. Never gonna let you down, run around, desert you. You crying. Oh, wrong thing. But not mean to press that. That's a fucking emote. I just realized that. I saw myself in the webcam while doing that pose. That is a thinking emote if I ever saw one. Oh shit. Okay. I have not heard Freena's theme in so long. Nice one. 71 to 11. Good amount of defense too. It's a pretty good Linnea build. Just for a Z-buy. I forgot how good her theme is, man. I haven't heard it in so long. I know your crit rate could be higher, but it honestly doesn't matter that much. You just have pieces that lack crit rate, but then they're also just really good pieces. Well, your feather specifically. Your sands could be better, I guess, but flower, feather, great. You have a lot of HP rolls actually. Honestly, just Sands and Goblet are two pieces that could really improve. And that's just getting crit rate, but like, to an extent, it doesn't matter that much. It's that I have, but. I have like 17 of those candles. Give me some Dreams Almonds. I'll take those candles. I ain't got no Dreams Almonds to give. I only got 5, bro. Sorry. Wait, in the trading system that's coming at 7.0, would that actually work? Can you trade those? Was that a thing you could actually do? It was Linnea and who? What's it? Just Linnea? Linnea Flynn's. Flynn's 59. You need more crit rate for sure. Flynn's you cannot skip out on crit rate. So I would say a flower with more crit rate would be really, really good. God, her song is so good. Everything else but the crit rate is fine. Attack is good. ER is good. Crit damage is really high for a weapon like this. But you just need crit rate. So a flower with more crit rate would be really good. That Jiggly went like 65 or higher on Flynn's. Because missing a crit on him is really bad. If you can, I'm making 1 million ults to farm solvent. Wait, that's actually kind of a good idea. Holy shit. Wait, that's a crazy idea if you can trade stuff like that. Even if not, just for trading other materials that you might need. Like, I think you can trade local specialties. Imagine, like, you could just so farm everything. That'd be so cool. Wait, well, actually, you could do that anyway without having to trade, but it actually would make a difference. That's a fucking stupid idea. But, well, but still. Even for other materials, it could be actually really nice. Is ER overcapping for C1 Flynn's? Not necessarily. You don't have R1, so you could reduce your ER rib. No, it's the other way around, actually. C1 makes you need more ER, actually. Because the amount of ER you're generating, or amount of energy you're generating, while still having to do 3 bursts instead of just 2, isn't quite the same. So you do generate more energy, but it's not the same ratio of energy as you would with just too many bursts, like at C0. So you end up needing a bit more energy at C1 R0 than you would at C0 R0. I have 140 R on C1 Flynn's. Aren't you C1 R1? No, no, you're on Jade Spear. You're C0 R1. Or C1 R0. So yeah, like Ganyu runs 140 at C1. So you probably want a little more AR than this. I didn't even realize you were C1 actually. 140 is too much? I would say no. 140 is good. Also, what's good to go? 1C1's a bit overkill. I feel like, especially for Stygian, which you do Stygian, and not having R1, with overcapping on stuff. If you're talking about like overcapping on crit rate, you gain absolutely nothing by being over 100% crit rate. So if this was a 73 crit rate Flynn's, which would be 103 after the set passive, that extra 3 crit rate would give you 0 value. And those stats could be into something else. That's why overcapping is not great. Like that could be a roll into attack or roll into crit damage or ER or something. Yeah. You can't. It's kind of hard to overcap on other things because nothing else has a hard cap like that. Well, some things kind of do. Like some passes might have a hard cap. But it doesn't matter, as it's not as like big of a cutoff for other things as it is for crit rate. In most cases. I think like the only stat I can think of that would have that hard of a cap would be like HP on Hu Tao. Like Hu Tao, what's it called? Has a hard cap of 40k HP that then she stops giving herself attack. And after that, HP has no value. So, well, if you have homework, that's not true, but my game volume is mega loud, holy. I need to turn it down. But 140R is a sweet spot, especially if you're doing SO. Yeah, I agree. I have C1R1 on my main account, and even with C1R1, I also won 140 ER. But I'm doing like a fourth burst in my teams usually. Even then, 140 ER just feels really comfortable. So I run it anyway. My tournament is at 170, 200 on my... No, you're not. So for Flynn's, you overcap at that crit rate because he has a set that gives him 30. So 100 crit rate minus 30 is 70. So you go above 70, you're overcapping. For Arlecchino, you don't have a set that gives you crit rate. So 100 crit rate is overcapping. Or above 100 crit rate is overcapping. So 70 is fine. 70 is actually low for Arlecchino. You want higher than that. Especially if you're doing like reacting to like vapor melt. I should do like 2 here. I can then do my... I have to say what again? Did I miss a message? 80 for Arlie's premium, yeah. You went as high as you can get. Sometimes you go as high as 90. Because Arlecchino is a character who reacts. In most of her teams, she's doing reactions. If you miss a crit... I can't do fucking math, can I? I could have done 40 there. It's whatever. I'll do one more one. Anyway, who's next in queue? Said in 2 hours I'll have to make 30 renders because there's so many new characters in preload. Wait, really? Also, do we know for if like I think it's probably assumed, but do we know that patches are changing a lot, Zuku, for mods? I'm like, or like, it's like, okay, let me rephrase the fucking question. All right, like every mod gonna break in 7.0? Do we know? Because now they talked about redoing models or something like that. When the TikTok get it? This is a TikTok edit song, yes. She misses vapes like I miss my ex. Jeez. Bro, Disney was so peak. You only trade food except for FEs, cooking materials, and local specialties? You can't trade local specialties, okay. Can't trade dream solvent though, unfortunate. The next person is Higo. Colombianas. They just got Colombia sick. Can we check? Higo, you here? We don't know till it patches out, but it's possible. By changing models, they likely just mean new to models with however high res. Yeah, that's fair. Because like the last few updates haven't really changed patches at all, which has been really, really nice. Only thing that breaks is Orphix, and then just to be updated like a day or 2 later. And that's simple. Versus something like Wua, where literally everything breaks. Fucking constantly. Every like half a patch mods break, and then every mod is being redone over and over. I actually haven't touched Wua in so long. I still need to pull Sweet Sweep. Sweet Sweep still in banner. Spread the 85 crit agenda. I don't have 85 crit myself in my like, you know. Which I do end up missing crits a lot, but like still. Is Higo here? Higo didn't respond. Dude, can I come on to update in your dreams? 80 is definitely too low. So what about my Arlecchino? On my main account, my Arlecchino's like what, like 80, 81, 212. This account's 84, 203. It's basically 85 to rate. I mean, according to my own calcs and optimizer, like with what was it, 7 melt rotation Arlecchino, 80 crit rate, it's fine. For both of my accounts, 80 crit rate's fine. So hey man, I feel like 80 crit rate's fine for Arlecchino. In practice, 90 might feel better because you have less of a chance of missing a crit, but like sometimes if you push like 85 to 90 crit rate, you end up with like 170, 180 crit damage, and that's gonna be a lot lower than, well, it could be. Just crit better, like what gun you said. Also, Higo does not seem to be here, so I will. Your Sans is so dog shit. Hey man, Sans isn't that bad. Actually my Feather's better than my Sans, but even though it just has better overall rolls, but it's higher roll value. But still, it's not a bad Sans. It's low crit rolls, but it's 4 rolls in crit. It's fine. It's my weakest Arlecchino piece, but listen, man. Oh, you here? Okay, I was about to skip. Okay. Recover the UID. So let me go to Enka. That is not the right thing. Whose theme is this? Is this the Man, where's this from? Oh. The one scene I actually haven't seen because I never did the Fontaine Orphan quest. Still haven't done Fontaine at 5. We're going into snezhnaya now. Funny. What did he go say? You said Columbina Sig. T2R1 74 ER sounds. You have C1 and R1. I don't think you need an ER sense. Unless you're doing support, Columbina. But in that case, you're not running Aubade. Like, what team are you using this Columbina on? Like, if it's for Nefer, then you don't run Aubade in the first place, even with C2. 74% crit rate is low. If it's actually on an Nefer team, it's fine, but his Loma gets 10 crit rate, so it's actually 99.8. Nefer and Zebai. Okay, Zebai you would run Aubade Columbina, and you run, or you can run that, but you typically run SMS on her, and then yeah. Okay. For Nefer teams, you would run SMS though. Even at C2, because Nefer's damage is still a lot, unless you have like a C2 limb or something, maybe. Actually, I'm pretty sure I calc that. And even then, even with a C2 limb, which you don't have, but if you did have, or if you ever get, I'll bet it's still worse than running SMS, because Nefer still does, like, even with a C2 limb, Nefer is still doing 70% of the team's damage. So, and without C2 limb, Nefer is at like 80 to 90. So, before it's worth, this is a good build. Like, for an all-field Columbina, this is good ER. If this was, like, Binefa, you could actually probably run as low as, like, 130. Actually, you could probably run as low as, like, 110 for an all-field Columbina. And you just funnel particles in there every so often. But, yeah, this is good. Yeah. How many HP rolls? No, 4 HP rolls. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Z2 give crit or something? No, C2 gives what does it give? It gives reaction damage bonus and gives a buff. That's right. And it makes her attack faster. Typical Columbina C2R1 is 90 and 270, C damage 180 and 130 is too much. Depends on the team. Cause like, what's it called? On my main account, I have to run 180 on an effort team. Right? But if I do a Flynn's team, like where she's actually proccing her C1, for extra energy, you can run as low as 130 with C2R1 on a Flynn's team. But that's Flynn's, where you're proccing the C1. So, keep in mind, R1 gives as much, like, slightly more energy than, what's it called? Only slightly more energy than, fuck, what the fuck is the weapon called? Prototype Amber. Wow, I fucking blanked on that. Yeah, it only gives slightly more energy Prototype Amber, so. Fab gives way more energy than this weapon does. Yeah, Prototype Amber only gives slightly more energy than Prototype Amber. The main thing that allows her ER needs to be lower at C2 is her C1, but it only works when you're in lunar charged because it gives you extra energy. So. Fav on C2R1 Bina, LMFA. Well, I'm not talking about C2R1 and Column Bina. I'm just being in general. Like I'm not. I mean, actually, there are probably people who have like C2R0 Column Bina, which sounds like a crap of a thing to be doing, but there are probably people out there and they probably run Fav in there. Like if you're running with Nefer, Fav on a C2R1 Column Bina is not, or a C2 Column Bina isn't like the worst thing, because in a Nefer team, even at C2, you are doing no more than 20% of the team's damage. Or maybe like no more than 25. It depends on your Nefer investment, but no more than like 25%. Yeah, if you have a C2 Loma, then it could push well over 30, but the C2 Loma buffs Column Bina a lot more than it buffs Nefer. Is Bina still gonna be meta? Where's my Genshin? Oh, look, there we go. Is Bina still gonna be meta in 7.0? Yeah, obviously. That's not gonna change. Bina will definitely, I could buy definitely and definitely still be meta in 7.0. She's probably gonna remain top of the meta for as long as Moeka and Sir currently are, which they're still very much meta, so. Like, she's just a strong character. That's not changing, despite newer teams coming out. Every single character is getting their burst filled before the start of rotation. In what context? What do you mean? Logan or Atlas with a what's it called? Scuffier. Blizzard Strike. You run your Scuffier the same way I run mine, because you probably have a shit ton of Blizzard artifacts like I do. And your build is exactly that. Wait a minute. That's just fucking weird. Hold on. Where's my Scuffier? Oh wait, I don't have the right weapon. Wait, my build is like the exact same. Wait, that's crazy. Same ratio. Yeah. No one runs Blizzard Stray or Escoffier, mainly because no one farms that domain anymore, unless you're like an old Ayaka main, which you and I both are, but yeah. This is a good ratio though, assuming you're getting the passive. But sometimes you might not. So there might be scenarios where you run like 60 plus Q rate on her, but like, or 70, even 70 Q rate, just to get, if you're running an enemy that only gives, what's it called? That you can't freeze. But yeah. This is a good Escoffier though. Double crown, obviously C6, which is fucking crazy still. Him, what's good? Blizzard Stray in the Big 26 with a sight. You only have this set when you're a giant Ayaka main. Logan has been maining Ayaka for a really long time. That's also why mine is on a Blizzard Strayer. Because I mained Ayaka for a while. And I have really good Blizzard Strayer artifacts. They're better than my Golden Troop, so. Yeah. This is an interesting ER Sims. A lot of attack too. This works. The ER is fine too. I don't know if she has cons that give her energy. I don't think that she does. I honestly don't know what Escoffier cons do beyond C2, to be honest. Put the TDOM in the bag. I'm pretty sure for like, what's it called? He has a Skirk actually. Does he have a Skirk? No, he doesn't. He's not snezhnaya. Maybe he does, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, before Ayaka, Escoffier still needs to be on a damage set because she's doing like a good chunk of the team's damage. I did try support Escoffier with Ayaka. It's not worth. Ayaka isn't as much of a hyper carry as Skirk is, so. You can go Skirk. Word on the street says Voidani says the Skirk upscale. I'm holding out on that. I don't know if I believe the leaks. It'd be so weird for Hoyo to retroactively buff Skirk. That's the only reason why they would make a support. Like, Skirk is in such a niche spot as far as crowd DPSs go that, like, to buff her, they'd have to make a character that, like, I don't know. The fact that Voidinisa is Hydro in the first place is really weird. Clearly, they're trying to retroactively buff Skirk, but it doesn't make any sense to me, like, marketing-wise. Because you have all these crowd DPSs like Risley, Traveler, and Snezhnaya that are all stronger than her, who you can push. Same with the Tsaritsa as well. But then you get a buff Skirk too? Once again, maybe Hoyo actually did turn over a new free snake. You know what? Let's slow down on the power creep and just make everyone strong. Just make everyone super strong. Traveler being 190k is kind of nuts. The fact that Traveler ends almost every crowd DPS in the game is fucking insane. It's actually fucking stupid. Like, if not, listen. If Rio didn't get a free C1, I am pretty sure Crowd Traveler would be stronger than Rio. Pretty sure. If Rio did not get added to Temper Thyself, Crowd Traveler would be stronger. So, he got saved by the bell. Or, well, funny phrase, but still. Okay, but to be honest, he deserved it for 6 years of dog shit. Other point, I'm pretty sure this makes Traveler, like, at least as of the 7.0 meta, the strongest MC in gacha, at least in the mainstream gachas at least. I don't think there's another, like, main character that is a DPS and is top 3 in the game. Is that agenda? I don't know if that's an agenda take, but I feel like that's true. Like, every other MC is like a support. I think Pyrosis counts. Is Pyrosis top 3 in the game? They are an MC. I don't know how ZZZ meta stacks up. I know Wuwa and HSR are very good MCs, but they're not like top 3 in the game broken. Treb was very viable on 3.x. He was viable up until Nahida dropped, and he was only used because he was the only good Dendro fielder we had. Still kind of is if you don't count. Well, actually, we have one more Nahida now, so you would never use Dendro Traveler anymore. But like, once Nahida came out, there's almost no need to ever use Dendro Traveler unless you're trying to do like a 4-star clue or something. Well, what does it mean, meta? Fair enough. Yeah, Pyrosis is definitely definitely not top 3. Oh, okay. Also, I'm saying Pyrosis. It's what is it? It's Pyrois. Pyrois, is that how you say it? Did I do next yet? I haven't done next. Let me see next. Like, Eula was meta at one point. Eula was never meta. She was viable. No, I mean, she was a character. The only thing she had to her was like speedruns, but like everyone could speedrun back then. Child was speedrunning. There were Zhangling speedruns. I wouldn't call her meta per se. Back then, the main thing that was meta was freeze. So it was like Venti, Ganyu meta. And eventually it became Ayaka. And then what's it called? Dan, how did the meta go? I know Hutao Ayaka were top in the game up until like, yeah, all the way up until like snezhnaya. That's up until Fontaine, I think, because Dendro didn't really change the. I think at the very least, Hutao was still top tier. Anyway, though, for half a patch, Chavo. How you say that? Chavo Grand Fan? I need you to send your UID. Winter Freeze isn't happening. Would it be stupid to be cryo reaction and we just got hydro reactions buffed, not cryo reactions? The thing that's happening with Vodyanista that's making Skirk get buffed is that, like, she's a hydro character that's a stylish roll DPS, but from the leaks we've seen, she has a bunch of relatively universal buffs that would make her a nice Skirk 4th slot. Depending on a few things, on how those buffs actually activate. I actually might pull her on my account if she actually ends up buffing Ayaka too, which I don't think she will because Ayaka's team is way too complete to change. Also, Javal never sent a UID. Javal, UID. Yeah, but like Ayaka's team, it's kind of hard to replace any one of these characters. Like for Skirk, Shinna doesn't matter that much because you can get 2 procs per rotation. By Ayaka, you can get 2 procs per rotation, meaning Escoffier has like 80 to 90% uptime on Shinna quills. Maybe that's a bit too high. Like 80% uptime versus like half uptime if you only can proc it 1 time. Well, Ayaka also has the same amount of uptime on Shinna quills, making Shinna really, really good here. So I feel like the weakest link in this team is actually Farina, which I don't know if Farina's replaceable. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. You just fits too well with Ayaka? Yeah. It's just because Ayaka can switch out mid-rotation and recast Shinna's skill that allows the Escoffier to also capitalize on Shinna quills. That's the reason why you can do a support set on Shinna or on a Escoffier in a Escoffier team. Or wow. On a Escoffier in a Ayaka team. Because she actually ended up doing a lot of damage due to Shinna quills having more uptime. Rina's down kill has to be studied. I actually want to make that a short. Her fall off is kind of crazy. She went from being like top support in the meta to being like a somewhat weak Skirk 4th slot. Like she's weaker than the Escoffier, or yeah, she's weaker than the Escoffier for Skirk. And if Vodyanista ends up being really strong for Skirk somehow, she might end up becoming the weakest link in the team, which would be kind of funny. Because then her only team remaining would be like Nuvalette, and even then Nuvalette probably doesn't want her anymore because he has better wheelchair teams. Yeah, Farina truly did fall off. Oh yeah, and Mona also ended Farina. Because now every vape team wants Mona, because Mona is just better. So she doesn't have that anymore. Yeah, she really did fucking fall off. What he says, niche for Skirk, very specific. I don't know. We'll see when we get the. Ow! I bit the fuck out of my tongue. That fucking hurt. Ah! I bit the fuck out of my tongue. Holy shit! Ow! That really hurt. As I was saying, we'll see. I'm gonna have a sore on my tongue from that. I bit the fuck out of my tongue. Holy shit! That really hurt. Say Farina's best for Skirk and for Vape Team, she fell off. Vape kind of got a resurgent with Mona buffs. People are finally realizing it's been a thing for a while, but ever since that Jeff made a video, people are finally actually trying it out. I actually might test it myself too, even though I have C2 Columbina or C2 what's it called? Seat Lolly. Even though she might be weaker than C2 Seat Lolly, I feel like I should probably learn how to do Mona combos. What are we talking about? I left for a bit. We're just yapping about kind of like Skirk 4th slots and stuff. Like crazy. It's funny as hell. There are reasons to hate on Jeff for some of the takes he has, because some of the takes he has are very stupid. I'm glad he finally started warming up to vertical. It took him long enough. Bro finally thinks it's a viable option, even though it's been a viable option for doing things like Dire and just having longevity for characters you like for a long time. It's been a thing. Bro, it took him a while to stop saying verticals, cons and getting weapons are bad. Ninja builds are also kind of ass. Ours builds ass. Weapon for jeans, Sacker Fav. Fav. When in doubt, Fav tab. His character icons look like that because he's testing 10.0 icons. Wait, don't actually believe. No, I'm not actually. No. Do not believe what Lohan. Do not. This is like a moment where you say, hey guys, my dad actually is a developer for the game. So I actually have mod powers. No, I am not. These are just mods. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Snezhnaya skin that I have. Oh yeah, wait, I can show Zuku's fucking. Zuku finished the Polonia mod. It looks great. The giant Polonia mod. I should show it. I'm not on my main account. I still need to fucking do my res on this again. I've been yapping so much. Is anyone joining Q? Do I just keep yapping? Journey is so cute. Actually, the main reason why I'm even using, I would rather use like a mod that has like the long dress. I love those mods in Snezhnaya, but I like this one because of the interaction with the Polonia mod that Zuku made. Because it's literally just like Polonia is just holding like this tiny Snezhnaya, this cute little Snezhnaya, while doing like big blasts. It's cool. Let me finish out my resume here, then I'll switch over to my main account. Ranch is joined for Bina. And you see more Mizuki builds. Why is he the only Mizuki? Build your Mizukis, people. Build them. Legit, the next Mizuki video I'm gonna make, I want to just say like, what should new players do when they start the game? Just like, and then go on a rant about why they should build Mizuki. Because literally, that is the best way to start the game right now. And what am I looking for rentals? That's the best way to start the game right now, is just to get Mizuki going. Which is really funny. Build my Mizuki for real, for real? I'm not gonna build it for you. What the fuck is Rancis? Am I blind? Where is Rancis? Is he? Oh, there he is. Why was I whiplashed by your C6s? Has your showcase always been like that? I feel like you didn't display your C6s like this before. Obaid. 60. That's a little too low for Obaid. Wait, where? Wait, you weren't C6 yet, were you? Wait, you were fucking C4. I just fucking realized that. You got C6 Bina, nice. Congrats. That took me a second to I was like, something's off. Give me glow up, here we go. That is an extremely tragic circlet. You can barely see it because of the mod in the way, but that's a Rancis, that is. Everyone shut up. Happy birthday to Amber right now. Oh, it's Amber's birthday. Get C5 early. And then Pity went in for C6. Nice. But, what team are you running this Columbina in? Which Amber? Yeah, truly Prototype Amber. It's Prototype Amber's birthday. Because, like, depending on the team, your set might change. Like, even for, like, DPS Columbina. Because sometimes you might want to use Nocturne. Or not Nocturne, Night Sky. Flynn's now have an F on SMS. Oh, I see. Okay. Is that better? I feel like it's not actually better. I guess this could work. What's your Flynn's invest? I guess for me it's different because my Flynn's, one, I don't have a secret Columbina, but also my Flynn's does more damage than my Columbina. But a set that gives a lot of damage to Bina would be Tenacity. It would also support your Flint. Which you could run that. That might be better for you. What does CC Con Bina do again? Is that a damage con or a support con? All part of many crit damage. It is a support damage con. It does buff Bina, so I don't know. If you have a good tenacity lying around, I'd test it real quick. Or not real quick. I'd test it. For Bina. Just to see. Well, I'm debating getting C2 all dead. And slapping Freedom Sworn on her would not be a bad idea. C2 all dead is stupid strong, and Freedom Sworn is also very good on her. Would not be a horrible idea. I'm debating trying to go in for C2 all dead here. I don't think I have enough, which is why I don't want to. It's either that or I maybe go for a C1 Arlecchino. But if I get C1 Arlecchino, it kind of ends my Yoimiya reign. The only reason why my Yoimiya is stronger than my Arlecchino is because I have her C6. If I get C1 Arlecchino, it's over. Actually fucking over. Also, is this Lego Star Wars music? I just remember from Lego Star Wars because I played the game like fuck ton when I was a kid. It is Star Wars music though. Her weapon is kind of troll. It is very troll. Her weapon is barely better than other options. I would never go for a weapon unless you're like an all-that main or something. Freedom Storm really wants C6 Ayosha though. That is very true. Because you have to get reaction procs. I'm pretty sure if you do like all that into Yaimiko, or sorry, if you Yaimiko into all that, you should be able to proc it pretty easily. Because like that's what I do for Chi-Chi, for my snezhnaya. Now I'm not on my main account, right? But for Chi-Chi, I'm able to proc Freedom Sworn very, very quickly by just doing like Miko into Chi-Chi and then just not even bursting on Chi-Chi, just skill on Chi-Chi is already enough to full stack Freedom Sworn. My game is lagging. Holy shit, wait, what's happening? Oh no, my CPU is maxing and my GPU is maxing. What the fuck? My GPU maxing. Why's my GPU maxing right now? What the fuck? My GPU never maxes. Joseph Ross's brother song is Flames. I look at the song queue and there's like 5 different songs that were put in by Levia. Holy fuck, Levia. Too many mods? I think it might just be Reshade. It's still overcapping. It's still at 98%. It's just being in Fontaine. Just being a Nukrai. I'm gonna get a Nukrai. Then when I in queue, also some shit Reshade. That shit hurts me. No, I know it is Reshade. Reshade eats up a lot of resources. It always does. Levia with a Bina. So many Bina reviews. Bina is out on Bina right now. That's fair. But did you get more Bina cons, Levia? I'm actually kind of curious. Let me do this later real quick though. What is this song? You know what I haven't done? I should try Reshade and Halo campaign evolved. I haven't talked about that at all, have I? I don't know. Rancis, have you played campaign? Rancis is like the only person here I know that plays Halo. I had my roommate buy campaign evolved for me because I didn't want to waste money at myself. So I said, hey, he owes me a birthday present, so he bought it for me. That game was kind of ass besides like one mission. I'm glad I didn't pay for it. It's not worth $50 fucking. Anyway though, let me do Olivia's review real quick. I didn't tell him that exactly. I didn't say, hey man, I actually don't want to pay for this game. Can you buy it for me? It was more like, hey man, you said you're gonna give me something for my birthday. You wanna give me this game? It's $60. I was like, oh, okay, I'll get it for you.
I take prescriptions to make me feel okay. I know it's all in my head.
What's the new artifact do? One of the sets is a Stellar Swirl set, gives 18% attack, 16 crit rate, and 40% Stellar Swirl damage bonus. And the other set is a Stellar Reaction support set, gives 50% Stellar Reaction damage bonus, and I think gives on the 2-piece it gives ER on the T-piece. I can't remember what it does on the 2-piece. But yeah. Columbina. You're not get more Columbina comes. 81 to 29. That crit damage is that low? Crit damage? It'd be higher. Also, considering you're in a BNF team, you could actually like you can run 100 ER here. Even in Stygian, you can actually just run 100 ER here. Actually, I'm pretty. Isn't my Bina also 100 ER? And I've cleared Stygian with that Bina build. Yeah. What's it called? I run my Bina in Stygian at 100 ER, though I am on field. But so you can just funnel particles every so often to go on Bina, and it would still work. Yeah. So I mean, because her weapon gives energy back, and you have C1, which also gives energy back, you can literally just run 100 ER. Like, because I'm sure you have someone on Fav in the team. Just funnel those particles every so often to Columbina. Even just once per rotation is probably enough. If you have C1, you'll get a burst every rotation. You'll be fine. So 200 or bust. That's for like all field C0 Columbina. On field Columbina or like DPS Columbina is a bit different because you can actually have time in your rotation, because it's not a strict rotation you have to follow. So you actually have time to just funnel particles into Columbina whenever you need to, and so you can literally just sacrifice ER. But yeah, other than that, that mainly just means changing your sands. Maybe a new goblet too. Actually, it'll be probably better if you do your circlet and your sands, because those are worse pieces overall anyway. On field to 120R max, my goat. Yeah. On field you can literally just run 100. Like if you're doing, especially if you're doing like full on field, if you're doing Night Sky Columbina, and you have one Fav on the team, maybe not if you're doing like, if you're doing Columbina Loma, it's a bit different because you actually have to stay on field permanently. You can't swap off at all. At least not that often. So it's a bit harder. You actually need double hydro 120 to 130 ER for like Columbina Loma. It's a sweet spot. If you're single hydro, it goes really high. C0R1 Columbina with Loma. Too high to maintain with a reasonable build. Just a quick in and out. Yeah, because Albade, you can't stay on field on Albade, so. Have you tried running? Wait, you should actually farm a Night Sky build in general, even for what's it called? And maybe not. Albade and Night Sky are very similar for like Electric Charge Columbina, at least from my own calcs. I just happen to have a better Night Sky build in general, so I run Night Sky. But I wonder if that changes at C2. You get more procs, that might change. Yeah. I need the weapon out. Real. What's happening to Tab? Amber, who's next? Let me go condense or somewhere. Mizuki with stolen pieces. Oh, you're on 2-piece now? Bro's gonna bench his Nefer like me. The Nefer he just barely got, I think, right? Didn't you only get Nefer like semi-recently? Like maybe a few months ago? By looking, do you want the Luron Candy card? I do. I didn't know you wanted to trade it. You only have the main account. Main account. There we go. Got on release, but Loma. Oh, that was Loma. Loma. That was one you recently got. Hi, Troom. What's good, me solo? Since I'm watching so much animes, I need to fucking. There's so many like good shows I'm putting on the fucking back burner. Oh, so this is the Polonium mod. Look at it. Look how big he is. It's glorious. Also, wait, hold on. Die. Oh, I pressed the wrong fucking button. Okay, you gotta do it again. Big man Polonia. Bro's fucking. Wait, actually, I really need to see someone in co-op with Polonia. I need to see it. I haven't even seen it with other Polonia mods. I need someone to join me with a snezhnaya, and then I need to see what it looks like. It'd be kind of goofy and funny. Oh, Logan's joining. Oh, Logan has a snezhnaya. Oh, so this is how it works. Your choice. Which one do you want? Which one? Oh wait, I can't see the ones you're trying to exchange, so you have to like show them to me periodically. I can give away this one. I have two of this one actually. It was the fuck, what was it called? It was like kind of green, I think, or was it the Fool? Was it that one? Wait. I think it was that one actually. Yeah, I think it was that one. Part entered with the change. Wait, what happened? Oh, there's Sponia. Wait, yeah, she just looks kind of normal. It doesn't look goofy at all, actually. It looks like he belongs there. Wait, attack. Oh my god, he's fucking massive. Never mind. Holy wait, the idle one's much smaller. Wait, dude. That was actually fucking hilarious. He actually just looks fucking massive, bro. Holy fuck, he's huge. Pause. Maybe I should make the other one bigger. He doesn't look that big when you're like doing this, but like in the idle or in the oh my god, he's fucking massive. What the fuck? Holy shit. You know what else is massive? Jesus. Anyway, though, can we wait? Try again. Him for the exchange. I did not expect that though. Holy fuck. There we go. There we go. Cycle through them again. Is it just those two? I already have the moon. Do the fool. I'll give you this one, Wheel of Fortune. The issue with scaling is the shooting one, just normal Polonium size, straight up. I want to made smaller to be Fat J.O. size, and I have to resize it. Yeah. There we go. Nice, thank you. Beam down. Someone died, by the way? I have to watch the cutscenes back. I know Polonium is like actually just fucking massive, but he never looks that big next to snezhnaya. Oh, Cab died. Cab just ended himself. They're high-fiving. Wait, true. Wait, get close. They are actually just high-fiving. That's fucking great. Wait, what's the size difference if I turn off mods? Wait, Fat J.O. just kind of big. Wait, attack normally again? Attack again? Fat J.O. does not look that big. Like this. Fat J.O. is just kind of fucking huge. Damn. It makes Polonium look even bigger. Holy shit. Yeah, the issue with scaling. Yeah. Honestly, I'm not even that worried about the idle one because you rarely see it anyway. I just want the shooting one because the shooting one just is the one you see all the time. Big Polonia looks great. Also, I think I may have to turn off reshade for now. My computer is dying. My GPU cannot handle it. Wait, I thought you DM'd me. Hold on. Skin mods. Yeah, he is pretty fucking big. Fucking hell. Yeah, bro is big. More than double the size of snezhnaya. Holy shit. That is fucking crazy. Let's have a tea party where snezhnaya, Arlequina, and Columbina. And you know who? Wait, who's you know who? Senora? Matthew with Shalonan. Matthew, you here? Senora worth level 90? Yeah, she is. She's an attack scaler, and you I believe you do more damage. No, this is direct damage, so you shouldn't do more damage with the action. But she is an attack scaler. If you use her a lot, I would level 90 her. Well, she isn't a hyper character, so maybe she's not that high priority to level 90, but I had to change her because of Seat Lolly. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, so do I have you friended? No, yeah, you do. You're the fluff, right? Yeah. Oh, right, because they would both run the same set. But Joan's not hard to build. She's very simple. That should not be. That's a mod. Not doing this. That's supposed to be fab. This is Jalonan. Triple crown is not what I expected, but it works. Yeah. Since you don't have Sig, defense doesn't really matter that much. So as long as you just have the set, then you have what you have. So yeah, Joan is not a hard character to build. That's Lisa. Actually, if you had the other Lisa skin, it'd be Senora. And she, level damage is level scaled, if I remember correctly. It does for other transformer reaction, but Senora doesn't actually do a reaction itself. She does direct damage. I don't know if it's scaled. I don't think it's scaled to character level. Maybe it does. I'm not entirely sure, actually. Yes, really? Is she okay? No, she's fine. Jalonan is a character that her build really doesn't matter. Unless if you have Sig, then it matters. Because now you actually have something that scales on defense that gives damage to the team. Otherwise, the only thing that scales on defense is your healing. Your rest shred doesn't scale on defense. So you could run like whatever you want. You can run like HP on Jalonan and it wouldn't matter as long as you have a set that works. Like Scroll or Instructor or what's it called? Archaic Petra, stuff like that. And farm that set for forever. Same kind of goes for snezhnaya, by the way. Am I being called? I am being called. Guys, I'll be right back. I gotta take this call. BRB, give me 1 sec. Okay, I'm back. Wait, what mic on? Hello? Oh, no, that's okay. Okay. Holy mount is kind of annoying. It is. Why is Albedo here? I need to change that Yanfei skin. That's a really old skin that I haven't changed in a while. I'm sure there's better skins nowadays for her. Anyway, though, who is next? Can you skip me again? Did I? Wait, were you even in? Wait, did I? Oh, I did. Mizuki was still in pieces? Oh, I did skip. Yeah, fair enough. I haven't read it out and I didn't even review it. 80, 169, better ratio. A lot more EM. 2-piece, 2-piece. That's definitely a combination flower. I feel like this is probably better for you. When is he back? I am literally back now, unless you're probably delayed on stream. You might be delayed. Also, I got water too, so
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most spectacular show in the history of Fontaine.
Never and Never pieces yoinked. Yoinking a Never piece is not a great idea, but that's a Never flower. That's not a good flower for a Never. You can get a better one. Go back to the Never domain. The All Bay domain. Listen, we make do. Real talk though, that domain was like one of the worst farms for my my UME account. For my main account though, I think I'm still ranked number 11 for my NFA, which is kind of crazy. But she doesn't have her piece right now. Yes, enjoying answer piece. Get yourself a build like this, Z. Then you'll be 96 to 19, man. You need a flower like this, dog. Get a flower like this. Then you can leave the domain. Can you do tea party with Senora, Sandrona, Colombina, and Arvicino if you have mods? I actually could do that, yeah. Wait, how would I do that? I haven't done ever done the Sandrona tea party thing. But I do have a Senora mod on right now, actually. It's on Lisa. Or Lisa. There it is. I'm 91 to 11 or something. Yeah, but you don't have the side rolls, bro. Where's the side rolls? Crit isn't everything. What's good, Mario? Him with Yai. Where's him? Dragon Nail. Wait, Dragon Nail's in my fucking world. I'm fucking stupid. Where's in my world? I'm actually done. Level 80. You should ascend her at the very least. Oatscorn Eye is the weapon she released with, but this is not a good weapon for Yamiko. Yamiko doesn't need ER. Even before buff, her burst was kind of useless. And now it's even more useless. So, yeah. Witzith is a great weapon. If you can get it to R5, the craftable is also really good. The new craftable, it's just not craftable. Other weapon options. If you have to have Nefer Sig lying around for whatever reason, that's very good on Yai. Second best assault weapon. Skyward Atlas is also very good. Talent wise, just level her skill. You some power tier list very accurate. I don't know if I would say very accurate, but it's good. It's not a bad tier list. But like, there's some weird assumptions I saw. Apparently, like the baseline for some characters is Black Cliff. Like this goober weapon. Oh, it's not even fucking here. I don't have a black cliff on this account. Do it? Oh yes, I do. I have a black of. I got a black of polearm one time. Yeah, this weapon is baseline for some characters. Not this one specifically, but the series of weapons. Even though this is a weapon where its passive notoriously never procs because it doesn't work on bosses, which are like 90% of this game's content. So I don't understand that part. Did I miss my song? Did you? It just 6.7 with a few weirdness like visual. There's some things that are like on there. It's for the most part good. I wouldn't say it's like perfect, but I don't know if there's even such thing as a perfect tier list in the first place. Because some things are really subjective, and depending on how you assume or see certain things, you can come up with different placements for characters. Like I would personally, like some of the things I disagree with. They had Elua and like top, I think T0. I think either was either T0 or T0.5, and either was a character who only exists to buff Zebai, and maybe DPS Linnea, but DPS Linnea is extremely niche in the first place. So like, I don't know. Either it was T0.5 or T1. It was really high for either one. I didn't agree with that. There was another character that was really high that I didn't agree with. Yeah. So Witzith or Amber baseline weapon for newbie is Blackcliff. Why is Blackcliff baseline for newbie? What the f? The passive doesn't even work on him. What? Wait, that's very they're ranking Nouvellette based on Blackcliff? Blackcliff actually, the passive doesn't. Okay. It's for Zebai. Yeah, it's for Zebai, but like, even for Zebai, I don't know if Ela was that integral because of Linnea's existence. He's not as prominent, but some people get by without having Gilua constellations. They still have very strong DPS. Yeah. 90% of the positions do make sense. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 90% of the positions make sense. That's what, like I said, it's not a bad tier list. It's just there are some things that I disagree with, but it's not a bad tier list. There was one person that was like, yeah, unless your list is complete garbage, here's my tier list, and they had Chaska as T0. I'm like, what the fuck? And their argument was that, oh, Chaska at C6 is really good and versatile. I'm like, dog, that's a C6. Who has a C6 Chaska? Who is sitting there walking around with a C6 Chaska? What the fuck? I saw that shit. Yeah, it was like, dude. They were like, yeah, I clear a lot of dire and stuff. Like, sure, but like, most people do not have a C6 Chaska. For sure, the C6 that is most owned anyway is Farina. So by that logic, Farina should be ranked higher because he's C6. By their logic. Why is the... Wait a minute, what the fuck? That's broken. Wait, Tab, do your box swarm, the cat, the running cat thing? What the fuck? What? Wait, what the hell? Why is the mod broken? Wait, why did it translate Arlecchino to Harlequin? That's funny. No, I don't have a seized Arlecchino, by the way. Tell me why I have 3 characters level 70 and only 1 level 40 character in my team worked well for me. Because they're not doing harder content. If you're an open world, you can clear everything with like level 50 character. On my free-to-play account, when I first started, I was clearing every like one-time domain, which at the time was like the hardest content I could do because I was like AR 30. But like, I was doing like Inazuma and everything with a level 40 Ayaka with like out with no build. While my other characters were like level 70 and stuff. Enemies were all level 80 or level 70. Because I was AR, or we're all level 5 or something. Level 40 Ayaka. Overworld is really easy to kill shit, so it doesn't really matter something. You finished reviewing my eye? Did I? Did I not? Oh wait, maybe I didn't. That did not mean to do that. I didn't. I got distracted somehow. But you were on topic of weapons, that's why. Definitely need a better circlet and a better goblet. Sans is good though. Crew rate wise, depending on your team for Yaimiko, your crew rate could either need to be like 80 plus, like as close to 84 as possible, or as close to 69 as possible. I don't know what team you're running. If you're, let me just put it this way: if you're triple cryo, you can run as low as like 69 crew rate, because you'll have 31 extra crew rate from cryo res plus the new set. But if you are in double cryo or less cryos than that, then you'll need to get like 84 crew rate. When with Sino, yeah, you're gonna look at 84 crew rate then. So you need a lot more crew rate on your Yaimiko, because you're not getting cryo res. Down to the final hour, 30 minutes remain. For what? CZ Chaska's a beat. CZ Chaska's really good. The Turbo Talented did. The CZ Chaska is very good. Just like you have it, it's clearing like Sijin with ease. But like no one has a CZ Chaska. Or at least not a large amount of people have a CZ Chaska. Relative enough to put her at S tier for that reason. It's a dumb reason to put someone at, or not S tier, but T0. There's another placement for theirs that was like really weird. Oh yeah, they had fucking Jalonen above Sucrose in their list. Which is, Jalonen is like replaceable in every single role she has. She doesn't even have a best in slot team at the moment. He's even from a Wika. Eonzon is debatably stronger. So like, why was Jalonen above Sucrose, who is best in slot in so many teams? Would never understand that part of the tier list. Like, they had Sucrose at T1, Jalonen at T0.5. I couldn't tell you why. Would I be assuming C2? If they're assuming Constellation, that like if you start assuming Constellation, it's a very different tier list. They also had Alhaitham above Yoimiya, which angered me. Yoimiya was C4, Alhaitham was T3. Alhaitham can't even be fucking wheelchaired, but whatever. No, it was a shit tier list. Actually, even with cons, Alhaitham doesn't rank that fucking. Well, he ranks higher than Yoimiya, but maybe he was ranking that on. But Arlecchino was low, I think. Arlecchino would be quite high if you like factor in C1, C2. I don't know. The other weird thing was they actually factored in Audette for their tier list. So Audette was T0.5, but then Sino and Rio were T2, I think. Like right next to who are they next to? I don't remember. Can you say in the next 5 years? Say what next 5 years? Oh, we'll come. Give us a little bit here. Come on, what's good, Never? What was your first C6? You say that like I have a lot of C6s. I have a total of 2 C6s. I have my Yoimiya, which was my first, that I got over the course of 3 years, grinding the fuck out of this character. And then my second C6 is character that I actually wailed for, which is Nicole. That's it. That's the only. The highest after that is a C4 Farina that I didn't even spend on. I just happened to accidentally get by wishing on her banner. I think I was wishing for a 4-star. No, the random 10 pull on stream at 12 pity and I got a C3 Farina. C2 Farina happened at a 60 pity on a previous banner, and then C1 and C0 happened on her debut. So, but was the one that assumed C0 not C2? I'm just talking about that specific tier list. I don't know. I'm talking about a tier list of a guy who said theirs was better than Pydwin's. I don't know. Obviously, they all should be assumed C0, except for ones that are on Term or Thyself. But what am I talking about? Anyway, Can you showcase your skirt? I could. I mean, being so for I haven't showcased anything in so long. I have to leave co-op, which I don't want to do, which I actually need to use my resin. Holy fuck, my resin's capped. While y'all are here, help me farm ley lines. What do I need? Do I need charisma? No, I don't. I guess more then. More. Right, a figure play C6 skirt with all weapon cons under 400 pulls. That's actually kind of crazy. It took me 600 pulls to get C6. Was it 600 pulls? No, that's how much. No, wait, wasn't it? It was 500 something, right? I can't remember how many pulls it was. I think it was 500 something pulls for C6 Nicole. C6 R1 Nicole. Wait, I don't have an electro. Wait, shit. Can someone bring a Yamiko? I kind of need an electro here. Or we got an F, but that'll work, I guess. And a Varka. Who did it say was next, by the way? Did I do next? I did type it, I'm pretty sure. Next person was Jive with Flynn's and Arlie. Flynn's on one account, Arlie on another. Grab this real quick. Okay. Let me get this review. Let me get back to the queue. Been sitting there yapping for long enough. Well, bro, how many of y'all swipe? I mean, quite a few people here swipe. 69 240. No, we are. You could definitely use some ER in the Swins. That's a lot of attack, though. Holy. That was a steroid of attack. What the fuck? Yeah, you're good on attack. Good on side rolls. Good amount of crit, too. You just need ER. Yeah. You get a lot more ER than this. So... maybe looking to get ER on the it kind of would suck to lose the attack, but you do actually need ER. Unless you're like sitting on a C2 column bin or something, no. Yeah. $1,500 pulls? Whoa, 1,500 pulls. Who has 1,500 pulls? 13,000 pulls, what? Oh, Suki said that. The other thing, I got 15,000 pulls for all that. I'll probably drop another hundo if I can't get C2. 15k primos is not enough for a C2. 30k is barely enough for a C1. Assuming worst case scenario anyway, which I think you should always assume. I always assume worst case scenario because you never know. But like you need like at least 40k for a C2 just to start, and you might have to go as high as like 50 to 60k depending on your luck or if you get Captain Radiance or anything. So yeah, don't dream me. I'm just saying, hey, be prepared. That's how I've handled my free-to-play account. I prepare for the worst case scenario and I get surprised by a better scenario and I get primos left over. So like overcompensate. Okay, maybe if you're spending money, don't overcompensate too much because that becomes wasted money, but like, you know what I mean. Anyway, let me get the other UID. I will get lucky, maybe. I mean, I hope you get lucky. I hope we all get lucky on my Deadpool. On our Deadpools. Where this thing is on Enka. Let's look at this Arlecchino. Early. Holy Jesus. That is an Arlecchino. 94 to 11. No EM. I'm gonna hope that you're not doing. I mean, if you're doing reaction teams, you can just run an EM Sans, and that would solve the problem. Good amount of attack too. What, 4 rolls of attack? 28 crit rolls. That's a really good Arlie. Double crown that really messes with the normal attack, but yeah, really good Arlie though. Overloaded, yeah. That's a what is that fucking rank? Gosh, should I start using the new Hudson Circle site for rankings? It's a little weird for certain things. It is a top 48.48. So that's actually a lot lower than I thought it'd be. Guess it's not 3,000 rolls because the attack rolls are kind of low, but like, it's still really good. That's a 4 roll. He has a better goblet, but honestly, either way, it's a really good. Or like, you know. Also, I feel like this account could like 110% do fearless. I mean, it's kind of whatever now because it's probably ended on Asia, but or no, there's still an extra day, right? Yeah, this account could like 110% do fearless. Like just do some random cryo team for the what's it called? The ball, and then the other two bosses should be pretty simple. What about Nuvi? Very good Nuvi too. Yeah. Getting some scarabs? Sure, go for it. I don't need scarabs anymore. It's been a while since I need scarabs. Because I haven't built Sino in ages. Yeah. Great Nuvi. A lot of crit rolls. How many is that? 30 crit rolls on this Nuvi. 3 HP rolls, a little bit of ER. I think both of y'all are already in queue. I know, you know, I actually have a got skipped, I guess. Oh, did you? I never got to everyone. That might have been why. I do have time. Well, I do. How many people are in queue? Not that many people. I could finish queue and help you. I don't think it'll be that hard. What's the second boss right now? I think your count will be a fairly simple fearless. Okay. Oh yeah, so you do Nefer there, Moika here, and then just do like either Lohen or something here. Actually, you have Nefa, you can just do Nefa there. Yeah. You can just do Nefa there. Well, it wouldn't be particularly hard. This guy, the guy who makes this Akasha is a bum loser. Bro never puts male characters unless forced and forks and torches. At least we got Heckin Circle now, which has some of the characters that weren't on Akasha are on there now. It's a nice looking site too. Yeah, it makes boss one easy. Oh right, you can use Nate on it. It's missing a lot of DPS characters to be fair, but in the queue, I think you're next. No, Stefan is next. Steph is next. Steph, that is not a Genshin UID. I am 90% sure. I don't think it's a UID that starts with 4. I think you may have mistyped your UID. Yeah, you mistyped that. Definitely mistyped that. Why I think it's playing. Let me go. Where's the next ley line? It's over there. Y'all just waiting over there. Bought a Genshin account, so I'm ready for their new character. Wait, you bought a Genshin account or you brought a Genshin account? Tab, I hope you know Stellar Rio isn't a thing yet. So you're just gonna be doing. Oh wait, no, yes it is. I'm fucking stupid. No, you just don't have a right. Yeah, I'm down. Different. You will be doing normal damage. You actually better do it because what's it called? Syndrone's here. I'll just use all my resin here, it's fine. I need a bunch of more anyway. Bot, sorry. Can you move their non-Genshin from queue? They were earlier. I'd never say your account's wrong unless you're close friend. Yeah, I would refrain from saying that. It's a little effy of a thing. It is against TOS. I don't know how strict Toyo is on it because they're not strict about mods or anything like that. But yeah, just be careful with that. Don't go broadcasting that around. I would say, yeah. It's a lot more dangerous than mods. I see. So I do know a few people who have bot accounts. So, yeah. You don't have to apologize to me. I'm not gonna do shit. I'm just saying, like, don't go around like telling everyone, because, yeah, just like be a little more cautious with that information. Is all I'm saying. You didn't know? Yeah. Well, now you do, so that's good. Like, apparently not. They were here a second ago, but it's up. It's a new Gave No Lullaby demo. Oh, you're saying is this a? Oh, it is a Friday Night fucking song. What does it sound like? You miss a Winter, good for Sino. It can be. I think it's like his best free-to-play weapon. I'm pretty sure there are better weapons. What's Mr. Whisper do again? Never loaded mine. Do I even have it? I don't even fucking have it. Yeah, I skipped that event. It'll work. Yeah, this shit goes hard for no fucking reason. It does go very hard. Same visuals. Can't show VC one day. I took a peep at it for a sec. Yeah, but what's it called? It'll work. It's a fine weapon in general. I wonder if the craftable polearm would be any better. Maybe not. I don't know what the craftable polearm does. I think it's an ER weapon, actually. I can't remember. Anyway, Nefer. What are you looking at? What are you guys looking at? Is that a Nefer? Nefer, my love, wants me to look at a Nefer. You have an Nefer, and it's a good Nefer. 6,300. Not a whole lot of EM. 5 rolls EM is not too bad, actually. You're a miss of my me? Is Scuff even better? It probably would definitely be better, yes. It's a 5-star stat stick. It gives 12% attack and 66 crit damage, which would likely be better than a weapon that gives attack and whatever other passive it has. See my Arlie? Okay. 81, 205, 107. What are you doing with this Arlie? Is this a vape / melt Arlie, or is it overload? Because if it's melt / vape, more emeralds would be nice. I guess 100's okay, but you could do it a little bit more. We did also have the discussion that higher crit rate does kind of matter on Arlecchino, but I don't know. 81 I think is probably fine, in my opinion. The CZR1 recently, CZR1 Snezhnaya. This is a good Arlie though. I don't think there's even a piece here that could really be replaced. Every piece has like multiple good stats. A lot of good side rolls in this Harlequin build. 59, 251. You can definitely use higher crit rate on this Snezhnaya though. Might be a Sans change, even though your Sans is a lot of crit damage. Higher crit rate might be better for you. Snezhnaya is kind of like Nefer in that she has only a select number of hits, so she wants to crit. So it's a pretty decent Snezhnaya though. And someone who actually leveled their skill, which is nice. Most people seem to leave this at 6, even though it does do damage. So you have a high crit build, but I think your damage more. Fair enough, I guess. Is 28 pulls, is 2040 enough for all that? If you win the 50-50, it will be. I feel like you asked me this question already. Like last stream, I think you did. Chiori. You're down 72. Yeah, that's good crit rate. Assuming you're maintaining the passive. And if you're not, 72 isn't bad. How many side rolls? 6 defense rolls. 1 attack roll. It's a pretty solid Chiori. What's Chiori good for these days? I hate to say that because I really like Chiori, but like... Actually, on the Pride 1 tier, the Chiori was ranked really high. That was the thing I was like kind of curious about. Is it just wheelchair Chiori? Is that all it is? She's benched, to be honest. I love Chiori. I like her gameplay. I like her design. She also has one of my favorite C6s in the game that I really, really wish I had myself. But I genuinely don't really know what she's good for these days. Actually, I gave her her artifacts are on my Albedo right now. Because I play Albedo a lot. I never really had a full 4-piece Chiori, but I gave her the Sig to Albedo. The full set that I had gave to Albedo. So Albedo just does way more damage now. Albedo got power crept by Chiori, then power crept Chiori after being buffed. Kind of crazy. She 1.5 not that high? Oh, I see. I thought she was like Q1. Still though, what would, yeah, I feel like even 1.5 is still high for someone like Chiori who doesn't have like a specific use case. I don't know. Yeah, we'll get lunar buffs on the Inazuma characters, including Raiden, Chiori, and Aito. Trust. Aito was among the list of characters to be buffed, I think. No, was it Aito or was it Ayaka? No, I think it was Ayaka, never mind. There's a little characters who were supposed to receive buffs, and I think Aito was one, not Aito. But imagine if Aito got buffed. Just imagine. I'll check one more character, because then you'll be at 4. Usually only do a limit of 4 characters. I'll look at them a week, huh? 56, 227. That's a lot of attack rolls. A lot of side rolls. That's actually a very good Moika. A lot of EM rolls, a lot of attack rolls. That's very good. Alongside having pretty high crit too. One nitpick I could say is a little bit more crit rate. When you're doing Melt Moika, I've come to the realization that not having 60 crit rate really fucking hurts. Because you'll miss a crit when you really, really, really don't want to miss a crit. Like, you'll miss a crit on your melt. So, and it feels very bad. But overall, this is a good Moika. Got a Sig recently? Nice. Can I see your early mod? The current Jesus Christ, that fucking stutter. My tongue died. The current Arlecchino mod I'm using is, I think it's called Gala of Roses by Hemophobia on Game Banana. Where's Arlecchino? Here it is. It's like a mix of Nicole and some other I think HSR characters on Arlecchino's outfit. It looks really good. Also, there's this weapon, which is her boss weapon. That's cool. Yeah, wait, one of the best things, by the way, wait, hold on. Let me flex this real quick. Well, we're on the topic of Arlecchino. Where's my weapon mod folder? Let me take that weapon mod off and put on the other weapon mod I have for her. If I can find it, am I blind? I might be blind. There we go. Take it off. Just do that. Then put this weapon on. Robot Sino. Wait, what are y'all doing? Refresh mods real quick. If it will, it's gonna take a second. Give it a second. There we go. Wish I could mod. One of the greatest things I love about mods. And I don't have to pull Arlecchino's weapon to get the full extent of the drip. Where's Arlecchino at? He is level 81. No. Andy? Oh, there she is. I get the scythe without actually having the weapon. Martha Kingdom's on Scarlet Sands. I don't actually have her weapon, but I can have the scythe, and it's great. Fully functioning scythe. That is like actually peak. One of the most peak things about Mon. That you can just have the drip without needing. You also put some of the, like I also have for Farina. What's it called? Fav is actually her sig weapon. Instead of it, even though I actually do have a real sig weapon right here, which I will never level, by the way, because this shit is trash. Fav is just straight better. But yeah, I have her. I have Fav looking like her sig weapon. Peak. When he says probably freaky as fucking many. What the fuck? That's a crazy thing to come in the stream and say, Butterfur. Hi, Butterfur. What the hell, dude? Yeah, C4 Farina and use your sig. I'm not pulling C4 Farina. Could not be caught dead pulling her. Maybe like I considered it when she was more meta, but nowadays I barely use her. I don't use Skirk that much, and I only use Farina with Skirk. Like not even Hu Tao wants Farina anymore. You know what my best Hu Tao team now is? It's Nicole Mona. Because even if I didn't have C6 Nicole, if I just had C2 Nicole plus Mona would be better than using Farina. My Farina's benched, man. Like she got benched at CC3. It's crazy. She's a big odd tail. She does have a mermaid form. That reminds me, there's a I should make a video about this. There's a modder that loves to turn every character into an animal. They turned like 5 different characters into mermaids. They made a Columbina mermaid, a Kokomi mermaid, a Nouvelette mermaid, or it's like otter, but it's like otter mermaid. It's weird. They've done some things. It's an Arlecchino spider mod that I had for a little while. I still use Fufu. I just don't have a use for it anymore. On my free-to-play account, she's tied to Ayaka. And there's a chance that Avoid Anissa is really good for even Ayaka if Farina gets replaced. Who knows? So, the wings? Oh yeah, the wings. Anyway, though. I'm gonna finally triple crown Sandrone. Nice. I'll keep empty pug. I need to do the rest of my resin. Let's just finish out these fucking ley lines. I am not gonna use Arlecchino for that though. I need to use Sandrone because I really want Sandrone's name card. Who brought out the Tanari? You see the mod we get Nicole Remy? I did. I actually do have it. I looked at it for a sec. I'm gonna be so fucking for real. I cannot take Ramiel's. Is that your name? Ramiel? I'll call you Rami. I can't take her outfit seriously, man. It's like ridiculously gooner. I don't know. I generally I can't. It's her and what's another? There's the big fan Larry, Valina, I think her name is. Both of their outfits are like, in my eyes, teetering on like Nikkei style outfits, almost. Maybe not. Oh, maybe that's too much. But like, also my fucking volume is super loud. Then yeah, thick as hell. Yeah. Like okay. I peeped the ZZZ. I shouldn't have done this, but I peeped the ZZZ mods. The amount of NSFW shit for Valina and Ramiel was crazy, bro. I think I've seen more NSFW mods, like just more NSFW tag mods for like a set of characters than, at least for a gacha game anyway. Like Jesus, bro. There's so many. I hate getting these scarabs. She's literally a cash cow of the character. Yeah, it's nuts, bro. Yeah. Like it gave me Skyrim flashbacks, bro. I haven't seen that many NSFW mods since fucking Skyrim, bro. I don't know, man. I understand fully why Jello said he quit ZZZ. I've seen some people making complaints about like how apparently, I mean, I don't know the story going that happens in ZZZ, so I couldn't vouch for it, but like some people say that the goonerness of her outfit doesn't fit the seriousness of her character or something like that for Ramio. I don't know. Sino's bugging over there, bro. Holy buggy bot. Also, next doesn't work. Only I can do next for understandable reasons. I don't know someone else joined queue. Yeah, next only works for me and Mod, because otherwise people could just skip everyone in queue and mess up the queue, which wouldn't be great. Queue is empty, so wait, why are you doing next? Also, I need to stretch. Give me 1 sec. Okay. Oh wait, I didn't mute for that stretch. She just heard me stretching. But the other song was P when it came out. Is this made by the... Hold on. Why is there... It sounds like an artist that made a Spike's Family opening. I think opening 2 for Spike's Family. It sounds like the same artist. Is it the same artist that made that? Like, it sounds so similar to the Spike's Family second season opening. Or second opening. Maybe it's silhouette from Naruto. What's good, Aditya? Maybe it's silhouette from Naruto. I haven't watched Naruto, so I don't know those openings. Besides Bluebird, that's the only Naruto opening I know. My hubby at Caesar Reckoning, Caesar One Skirk still does better. Yeah. Wait, what was going on? What breaks my heart to Caesar or Skirk is out to... Yeah. Ayaka... The thing is, Ayaka's cons aren't really that great beside her C1 and C2. Or C2 and C6 or C4. So, outside of those cons, she doesn't get a whole lot of buffs. They messed them in the second OP with it's like family. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, stretch time over. Give me 1 sec. Okay. More of FNF music. The face cam, I turned it back on. I was just stretching for a bit, so I turned off the face cam for a sec. Where's the last label at? Oh, it's over there. I said Journey mod. Wait, you don't like it? Isn't this Sparkle's outfit from HSR? Not Sparkle. Spark C's outfit from HSR. It is, yeah. See what's kind of worth getting? Yes, very much so worth. It's very good. You should definitely get it. Also, sorry. Whoa! What the fuck? Bro smacked the shit out of me. What the hell? Holy. Jesus, bro. I actually got like one tapped by his fucking tail. What the hell? Did someone else die? The burst looks so weird with the skin. Since Journey's actually really good for co-op. There we go. There you go. How much more do I have now? 7 million? Almost 7 million. We're getting there. Dude, I'm telling you, people hear beeps and boobs and they say it's bad. Like, there was one... We're gonna be listening to a bit more FNF songs. I listened to it on a lot, but there was one song. I forget what it was. It was from a mod. Fuck. Had this, like, really cool animation for it, and I watched that video, like, 5 times and was, like, addicted to watching it. It was very good. Fuck, what was the song called? I know there's a FNAF edit of it, too. Fuck, I can't think of the song. I genuinely can't think of it, but that song, like, hooked me. A bit too short? Is it longer than the original? That is shorter than the original. It is what it is. What's it called? I actually have a shit ton of snezhnaya mods. The one I really want to use that I don't end up using because it kind of clips too much. And it's unfortunate because the one who made the mod doesn't actually have snezhnaya to test it fully. I tried to send them another message that's clipping more, but this mod, it was made from a fan art. It looked very, very, very good. But when you move certain ways, it like clips a little bit. Like when you walk, it clips. And I kind of don't like that. Is C2 free to even worth the point for going for who? If you're talking about for going for Skirk, no. I mean, if you really like Skirk, maybe, but there are better things to pull before getting C2 free, you know? I.e. just Skirk cons themselves. Get C2 Skirk first. Brown, I can see her Clanker Ussy. Huh? Y'all focus on shit more than I am. Holy. Aiming Q. Okay, still okay, okay. I'm doing my res on this account. Is Jai still here? Jai wanted me to do it Fearless. Bro's still here. I saw it once. I can't unsee it whenever you run around. Huh. Maybe I'm not focusing in on enough, but I guess I don't know. I didn't see it at all, but cover her up. Well, I'm using a different mod now, so long skirt mod now, so good. Got her whole ass out. Jeez. Should I go ahead and use my condensed resin? I could use it. Yeah, because I could condense... No. I should save it still. I can use like a couple, but I can condense tomorrow. Oh, it is. We'll do it 3 times, then we'll just condense tomorrow. Like that. So I need one more anyway. No, it says Naya finally coming out. But there's so many numbers around. My computer is lagging so much. Holy. Maybe we should just go ahead and... Yeah, it's 11. I could probably end after this. My PC is dying, bro. I've been editing videos all day, so that might be the reason why. Do one more run after this, and then I'll end. Good old days, the song is so peak. What is this from? Oh, is this a Hoyo Fair song? I'm gonna go to get over here so I can actually do damage with snezhnaya. Dragonale died. If you want to review, just do exclamation mark join, by the way. Also, can you go to VC after you're making renders? Second anniversary singers then TC. Oh, I see. After this, I'll probably be ending to sleep, so I won't be joining VC. Because there's stuff I gotta do in the morning. It's a decent bit late for me. We have Nicole now. And there we go. Okay. Did Lepster join you or no? I don't think they did. Oh, wait, no, that's not Lepster. Wow. Leo Best is the name. I completely misread that. But if you want to review, just send me your ID and I can look at your characters. And after that, I'll end stream. Or if not, I'll end stream here. Mav's bike. Wait, what's wrong with Mav's bike? Wait, go on your bike, him? That bot mod broken too, or no? Hey yo, 5 gifted! And you got Zuku! Thank you, I was about to call you Long. Thank you, Loken. Bro sniped Zuku, holy. And then a bunch of other random people. That's a crazy fucking snipe. Thank you, Logan. Appreciate that, bro. Is it dash charge? Wait, do it again? Go on your bike?
Another water in the night. Let me paint the
it's fine. It's a real amalgamation of things from different verses, though. You have a Gus's weapon with Lucy from ZZ's bike. I think, right? First snipe in like a year that I follow you. Is that the first time you've gotten a... That's crazy. It took Ganyu like 4 years to get a... No, not 4. I haven't been streaming for that long. 3 years to get a fucking... What's it called? It took Ganyu 3 years to finally get gifted. He's been in my streams from the beginning. There was a point in time where I had like... I think 300 fucking members because people kept donating so much at one point. And Ganyu never, ever, ever got sniped. So, you ever feel unlucky? There you go. You want to snipe Ganyu? They were, yeah, fucking Suno gifted 50 one time. And then fucking, it's like, oh, Ganyu getting one. Oh, Ganyu didn't get one? I'll do it again. Give another fucking 50 in that same stream. Just trying to snipe Ganyu. I was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? You don't need to waste this money, bro. Holy. Wait, what happened? Oh, Logan gifted 5 subs. 5 subs, not subs. 5 memberships. Which, once again, I'm very thankful for that. Appreciate it, bro. Kinkle, my guy, is a free to play. Would you pull for Arlecchino or Odette? Both are really, really strong and viable. Both also have very free-to-play friendly teams. So like, Ganyu, Arlecchino with her Mona teams, and then Aldette with like Mizuki or Crowd Traveler. So kinda depends on who you want to use more. Like you really like Arlecchino, just go for Arlecchino. She's very strong. Aldette is going to be active in the current like top point of the meta, like the new oncoming meta. So she would probably be a better pool. But like, if you like Arlecchino, man, go for it. That was a crazy voice crack too. If you like Arlecchino, man, go for Arlecchino. Who's better, C1 Sino or C1 Mizuki? That's actually a good fucking question. I mean, you'll get both eventually. I think Sino is still better than Mizuki, so probably just go for Sino. Get Sino C1 first and then Mizuki C1. Trick question, Rio? True. Also, after Logan donated, I just want to point this out. After Logan donated, by the way, his name is Atlas, right? Now a bunch of songs that are from a company called Atlas are playing, which is fucking Persona songs that are made by Atlas. Very funny how that works. C1 Sino is better, Mizuki C2 is better, yeah. Bro said Ganyu. I'm thinking of Ganyu. I have a mod named whose username is Ganyu, and for a second I thought about him for some reason. That sounds pause. Yeah. You have a mod named Ganyu? Yeah. You think about him? Insert the GIF that's in the server. By the way, if you're new here, you should join the Discord server. Insert the GIF from the server that's like Ganyu, my beloved. It's like the heart opening up the little heart chain or whatever. Dude. Or locket. I need to beat Persona 5. I'm stuck on time. I've actually never played Persona 5, by the way. Or any Persona game for that matter. I love the music. My playlist is full of Persona songs. Never played the games. I have watched Dweeby, a streamer friend of mine, play some Persona, but never actually played it myself. Dweeby mentioned, by the way. What's it called? I've never played Persona. I probably should. It's not like I dislike turn-based games or anything. I think I would definitely enjoy it. But who are you most excited about? The Saritsa, and then after Saritsa, probably like Noi, Danica, and what's it got? Noi, Danica, and Miya. I didn't like Miya at first, but his 3D design looks really, really good. I like Danica's maid aesthetic. I just like maid aesthetics in general. Don't know if I like how her skirt is in the front. It's kind of odd, but like it's kind of whatever. Sandrone's design with her short skirt looks a little more imbalanced than Danica's to me. Maybe it's the sleeves, who knows? See, get an armor, you can. Actually, do I even have C to get an armor? No, I do. I should. Because I farmed. No, I should have C to get an armor, yeah. There's a lot in the world, by the way. If you're trying to build Mizuki, you can literally level her in one day based off the ones that you have in your world. At least you should. There's more than 168 in the world. I think it's like 180 or something like that. Danica skirts are controversial. I almost made a short on it, but I kind of don't want to. At least not yet. I actually want to see what mods come out, because there will be NPC mods for Danica when 7.0 comes out, and I'm actually very curious to see what he will do. Something I've noticed about Danica, I gotta talk about this. I noticed this. If you go to the Danica main subreddit and you even breathe thinking about the skirt, those people will come for you. There was a person who made a post showing like Danica with less fan service, so just like a longer, like more elegant skirt, got fucking flamed in the comments. Like, oh man, she looks like an NPC now. She's so generic. I need to see those thick thighs. Like a bro. Dude, the campaign subreddit is crazy. You cannot mention the skirt around those people. Holy. Yo, man. I found it so funny. It's Reddit, bro. Not all Reddits are like that, though. I am a regular Reddit browser. I'm not like that. At least I don't think I am, jeez. I used to post off on Reddit before I started doing YouTube stuff. I used to do, like, reviews kind of on Reddit. I would, like, help people, give people advice on their builds they would post. Long ass fucking time ago. And post my own builds, but, like, still, there were some... That makes me wonder how was like Danica going on Twitter? I bet it's the exact fucking opposite. Guarantee it's the exact opposite on Twitter, which is actually really fucking funny. You know, I think that says lies. I'm so dead. That's generally how they are. There's like a post. There are posts of like, there was like a fan art of Danica like pulling down her skirt because it's like child thing right next to her, and like, are you cold? And she's like pulling down her skirt. All the comments are just like talking about her thighs, bro. Which, funny enough, the Hutao subreddit is actually very similar in that sense. Which, given Hutao's actual design, is kind of fair, but like, maybe it is a Reddit thing. I don't fucking know, man. Maybe it's a Reddit thing. I don't know. Anyway, I don't have Reddit. Reddit isn't so bad. I browse it mostly. Actually, most of the time I browse it for fucking cat stuff. I'm in like, I see a lot of cat subreddit stuff. Not that I'm in any of them, nor do I even own a cat. I just happen to look at them so often enough that Reddit now recommends them constantly. What? Yeah, didn't I talked about this previously on stream? Were you not there, Tab? Like, the amount of posts I see on Reddit of like people asking what their cat is doing, and since their cat like, well, actually, never mind. Maybe I shouldn't talk about that. But 0 days since Sin Biscuits. Maybe Tab will understand that. That's a very common thing on cat subreddits. What? Tab understands. Toast is a prime example. I do like. I never had a cat before. I only ever had a dog when I was younger. Say that again. Teach me how to hunt the other day. All right, bro. Dude, there are so many posts of people just being like, "What is my cat doing?" And it's them like their cat grabbing a toy and doing very, very not so kosher things with said like toy or their arm. And then the top comment is always 0 days. Yeah, Tab knows what those are. Anyway, enough of that discussion. I said I was gonna end stream. I should probably just go ahead and on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and end here. Light of the blazing sun. Sure. Anyway though, I'm gonna go ahead and end here. If you enjoyed something in the stream, like, subscribe, do all the things just like you didn't. Let me hold your hand to say this. Wait, what are you about to say? Good night, Crunk. Good night. Old man did Sin Biscuits. Oh jeez. I've seen it so often that I feel like it's probably a regular thing for some neutered male cats. Like literally, it feels like it's actually just straight common. Old man did what? This guy Kinkle, bro. Old man did. Anyway, let me go ahead and I've been like, yeah. If you enjoyed yourself, like, subscribe, do all the things this way you didn't. Is what it is. As always, love you guys. Take care, stay curious. Kinkle out. I don't reverse the use. Peace. Wait. Oh man, it's a cat. Wait, what's happening? Well, I'm ending anyway. I'll see y'all. I'll sleep. Late night catching crew. Anyway, I'll see y'all.